Namaste. Aloha. It's silly me. Barely out of bed. But I'm so happy to chill in bed for a little while. So let's take our time today, okay? Let's hang out. I often sleep with my hair in braids. Because I'm like that old lady that sleeps with curlers. Curlers like these. Imagine. But I don't. I wear my hair in braids instead. That's how I do my hair. Little secrets of Mystica. Who dyes her hair pink and it doesn't ever really work. It always goes half pink and half blonde. But for some reason, I love it. I love la vie en rose. It's like rose gold. I love rose gold. Okay. La vie en rose. Oui, c'est ça aujourd'hui. Am I too sweet? Am I too sweet for y'all? I can be tougher. You know, like the dude at the returns counter that put the other dude down. It was so awesome to watch. It was so cool. I never get to watch the security cameras. Actually, it's really difficult to get access to the footage of the security cameras where I work. But I got to see the whole scene of the dude getting put down because it was this, I know, it's this small little man who's pretty uppity about himself. Oh, and he was just yelling at everyone. And then you could see across the way, the bigger guy was like looking and looking. And he was trying not to get involved. You could tell he was trying not to get involved. So hats off to all of you who try not to get involved. But the man was just being such a jerk. And the other guy just came around. And he was really in his face. The little guy put his hands behind his back and he was like, yeah, punch me, punch me, punch me. So the other guy just walked away. And he kept yelling at him. So he was like, seriously looking for a fight, that little guy. Don't be like that. Let's choose peace, okay? Because the bigger guy just came around and took him and poof. In a split second. I don't know why. I thought it was so amazing. I wish I had been there. I would have clapped. But often at my job, which is thank God I am not at work today. I started the job full time. I went into my interview with my hair in my braids in an orange t-shirt and I was like, okay, I've got lots of energy. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm super good with guys in construction. It's like I was raised on work sites and I worked downtown through the whole major renovation of the underground. And I knew all those guys. It was so awesome. I loved all those guys because I love construction guys. Chapeau, hats off to you. Okay, anyway. So thank God I'm not at work. But it's funny, I just went for coffee where my little guy gets picked up for his carpooling. And they were looking for some WD-40 and I was like, sorry. They're like, do you have any in your bag? Speaking of that, let me get my hot chocolate. Today was a hot chocolate day. We went outside and played last night and built a nice sliding hill. So my son was happy to get up this morning. It was sunny earlier and we took a few runs. He took a few runs. I took a few videos of him taking a few runs on the sliding hill just here. And then we went for hot chocolate. What a wonderful way to start the day. Okay, sorry. I actually got whipped cream on my hot chocolate. And I got this espresso cookie. That is so good. I have to have a bite. Hold on. Okay. Thanks for joining me. How did you start your day? Okay, no pressure or anything with my dearest friend out there, Tommy. I love you so much. Your sense of humor is hilarious. We are definitely on the same wavelength. I'm hats off to you for quitting drinking. And your lady is a lucky lady. Let's spray some rose around. The smell of rose is so uplifting. And so is peppermint. Speaking of hot chocolate and candy cane hot chocolate and the candy cane that I was sucking on last night. I actually didn't even realize I was doing that. Okay, let's start stretching. I'll take my hair out eventually. And what else do I want to talk about? Calm. Because Tommy all of a sudden now gets internet today. And he was like, I can't wait to see you on my big screen. And poor Tommy and his poor hand, you deserve it. I remember when I got my new internet and I could see me on my big screen. I mean, I still watch myself on the big screen. Yay! No pressure though. So it reminded me that I wanted to do this song anyway. Speaking of Annie Lennox, I do love Annie Lennox. I do so many songs of hers I could do. But we're gonna do Annie Lennox and David Bowie and Under Pressure, and we're gonna lie down and really release all the pressure. Today I'm off. There's no pressure. There is no returns counter. There is nobody that needs my help. So when I went in for my interview with my braids and everything, and I was trying to sell myself to my director, who was like, okay, full time, full benefits, let's go. And then I was like there every day crying, going, this is so hard, and you stuck me in the worst department. It's like only problems. And he was like, yeah, you're supposed to fix them. Anyway, getting better at it, but a lot of my clients end up telling me often that I'm like, good job for your patience. And I'm like, thanks. It really has taught me patience. It's taught me acceptance. It's taught me really, I've had to get strong for that job. And yesterday I had to walk to work and back in my steel toe boots, and my whole legs are so sore. So we're going to do more of a lie down practice today and release all the pressure. It was a beautiful sunny day when we woke up, but now it's snowing. I have some errands to go do, but today is a beautiful day. I wanted to show this. I love hemp oil. I really believe in its properties for relieving pain and inflammation, and it's so good to take. I believe it's God's gift, and I use it for massages, I use it for everything. But now my health food store, my awesome health food store where I get these amazing Allllll little magazines that are free. And look at this by the fire. Oh my god, I've decided that I love winter this year. I love winter. It's so quiet because my neighborhood in the summer is crazy. And I was just like thinking last night, it's so peaceful and quiet. My son went out and I went out and played. It was so nice. Anyway, okay, so I actually got this oil that says for wrinkles, anti-wrinkle serum. But it's hemp oil, and it was like $25 for this little tiny thing. It's this really nice box. So I didn't know it would be so teeny tiny. Sure. But out came this little teeny tiny bottle. And now I've been using it for everything like I use my regular hemp oil. I put it in my hair. I put it all over. And there's just a little bit of it left. But you know what the best part is? The smell. It smells like roses. Oh, it's so nice. Okay, so I wish you could smell it. We're going to give you a little massage. Oh, there you go. So wake up and feel good with me today, okay? Put your hemp oil on your wrinkles and everything will be okay. Oh my god. Okay, thanks for putting up with me. I found, okay, but we are speaking about calm today because I heard the best tarot reading the other day as I'm drinking my hot chocolate with whipped cream and an espresso cookie. That I have become calm in the calmest, nicest way, which is just nice. How about we say calm instead of sweet? Where you just, the master of self. Do you remember Seinfeld? The master of my domain. Master of self. Where you realize that you cannot control anything out there. Not even by getting angry or yelling and screaming at the universe will anything happen. We have to calm. Just accept. There's something in that lately that I've really found peace in. I just feel calm and accepting, and it's true. I just effing do. And we are alive, so let's make the most of our life. I just was tidying up and setting up my space, and I found this book that I love so much. Bohemian Style. I am such a bohemian. I got this book when I was first pregnant, but this room definitely inspired my bedroom here with the lilac and the yellow. And isn't it nice? There's so many awesome ideas in here. Look at this space. So get creative in your living area, and that will inspire you for the winter to want to be inside and cozy up. Oh, check out this cabin. Look at him just chilling. Okay, so many awesome. Oh, look at this chair. Winter for me is definitely all about creativity. And look at that. And I really want to buy that little fireplace that they have on special at work. I might ask if I can get a special price for it. Where, see, you create an altar and just put all your nice special favorite things. Okay, today's St. Nicholas Day. Today is my anniversary of my experience with Jesus. which I won't talk about too much, but I do want to say, the day that he came to me, it was the Christ light, and that is what I celebrate. I'm not sure about all of the personifying that religion does, but as far as spirit goes, that whole story really was just to teach us that the Christ light is within, and maybe that's all he meant, and to treat each other as we wish to be treated. Because when he came to me, it was a morning of awful. I felt so awful. I think I was hungover. It was maybe 5 years ago, and it was in the shower, and where I often get visits in the shower, where just this huge, amazing light surrounded me because I was feeling awful, and just this whole light came down and touched. It was like I could feel the touch on the top of my head, and I fell to my knees in my shower. And I was surrounded by Jesus, surrounded by the white Christ light, and it descended into me, and the message was, it was like, you know, when you can just feel the energy and the reverberations, was telling me to return the focus to self, because I was overly attached to other things and trying to overly control. But cut that out and return the focus to self. And December 6th will always mean that for me, and that's the day that I went downtown, where I was working on a kiosk to help people navigate the underground tunnels while they were under construction. And I was right next to a chantier, like a workspace where they were building the whole new food court at Place Ville-Marie. And one of the guys in particular was always going in and out, and he was really the one in charge of keeping everything clean. I had gone to the church across the street and sat in the church and got my new Bible that day, because I was just guided to. It's dusty. I have some towels drying here. Okay, bear with me. We are going to stretch. But anyway, I went and I got my new Bible, and I just love the Bibles. The way that they are. I love the paper. I love the pictures, and I love how it zips. And I came back to my kiosk with my Bible, and this dude, his name was Stefan, he walked by me and he was like, I just went into the works, we call it the chantier, and I heard you saying my name. I heard, Stefan, and I stopped and I looked around because I thought you were in there, and then a big pole had fallen and it just missed him. So he was like all freaked out and came to see me because he was like, I swear I just heard your voice. And I was just sitting there with my Bible. I was like, I was just in the church. And he was like, oh, it's so weird. Anyway, okay, David Bowie also believes in psychics, and him and Annie Lennox were very close. And I love music so much. It helps me just do exercise without even feeling it. And so let's just let everything go. And the day that we master ourselves, the day we return the focus to ourselves, is the day that we can really just calm down and be okay with whatever. Okay, I wish you all the best. And oh, I wanted to also say I'm so sorry. My deepest sympathies for James out there and his sister, and the loss of her little dog. And having to put down a dog is so hard. I know it's so hard. But please know that that dog is up there on the Rainbow Bridge. And like you said, James, free of its body that was hurting. And there is a huge amount of pressure on these bodies on this earth. And I went through a phase where, like, around that time of seriously going through near-death experiences, I was obsessed. I watched like 1,000 near-death experiences, and the common link in them all is Jesus at the end. Because that really is the Christ light, a spark of life within us that never ever dies. Everything is energy, and it carries on without these bodies. And so when people have very bad injuries, like bad enough that they die, and are free of their bodies, and their bodies get rushed to emergency, but they go up to heaven and have their whole near-death experience and have to go back sometimes into their body, they never want to. It hurts to go back into a heavy, hurting body, right? So that's one of their lessons, is to have to go back into their body and accept. And that way they heal. So when we accept what's going on with us, we can heal. and we can find the calm. And my teacher, Dr. Bali, all he ever said was, no stress, no stress, get out of the stress response. We live our lives in constant stress, eating espresso cookies. And the other night in the bath, I heard an ad for espresso martini, and I was like, whoa, if that existed when I drank, whoa. Espresso martini. What kind of indulgence is that? Is crazy. Okay, so we feel pressure in these bodies, but you know what? Instead of escaping all the time, it is important to come back in to our bodies, and that's what we do when we do the relaxation response. We release the stress, and we enter our spark of life. So alive. I love that song too, and a few people have been watching my So Alive video from way long ago, so we're gonna do that song again too. But mostly about the lie down practice of the relaxation response today, and awesome David Bowie and Annie Lennox and their vibes. Okay, and no pressure, and I love you, Tommy, so much, and I hope your hand is getting better. So I chose this version of the song, because, sorry, I have to keep my phone plugged in over here. It wasn't plugged in over there. Because of what he says at the beginning here, so just have a listen, and we're gonna lie down and relax.
Two psychiatrists, no, rather two psychics passing through each other in the street, and one says to the other, "You're doing all right, am I?"
You're doing all right, am I? Okay, so it's a long enough song we can go slow and just really relax. Stretch your whole body. Release the pressure. Enjoy the tempo. Okay. Starting on the left, 4 seconds. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop singing. And twist, really twist the leg. Then roll back to your sciatica. Knowing this world is about. Let me out. Sing on the right. People on the streets.
Keep coming up again, but she's so flash, so Under pressure. Under pressure. Pressure.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Stop. That's perfect. Awesome. Pressure. Okay, we released the pressure. Yay. Celebrate. Because we're going to enjoy winter now. And stay in. And enjoy staying in. Okay. You know, I'm silly. Okay, so, and we're gonna stay alive. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wake up every day and enjoy our effing life. How about that? Anyway, that's what I wish for you. And you know, that is up to you. I can't do that for you. But I hope that you can have a nice life and stay safe. Drink lots of water and be good to you and those around you. And that's all we basically have to do. It's simple, really. Staying calm is really about keeping everything simple and peaceful and having faith. Okay, we're gonna flow now, okay? And we're gonna go with the flow, and that's what it's all about. Don't resist to the energies, because what we resist persists. And we really want to stay healthy and good, even if we're drinking hot chocolate in the morning. Because that's good for the soul, isn't it? Okay, let's stay alive. I love this song. So thanks for joining me for all my favorite songs. And I think I can unplug it. And feeling good in our bodies. So returning to the temple path is returning to you and yourself and doing what's right for you. Okay? Okay, love and rockets from my youth. Rolling the hips. Hair is long and blonde. So long and you don't come from this town. My head is full of magic, baby, and I can share this with you. Feel I'm on the grass again lately, but there's nothing to do with you. I'm alive. I'm still alive. I'm alive. Baby, and I can share this with you. I feel I'm on top again, baby. That's got everything to do Yes. Carps. We did it. No more pressure, no more stress. Just happy relaxation and calm within. So take a sec, let everything settle down and feel good in your temple. And that way we return the focus from all the craziness out there to the peace and calm within. And I thank you for joining me in that every day, because it's so good for you, and that's what I want for you. And that's what Jesus wanted for everyone too. To just recognize there are Christ light within, and always stay focused on it and what you need, okay? Because that's your spark of life. And if some days that's an espresso cookie, then so be it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing Wednesday. And really just take it easy. Stay in your calm. It was 27 when I just said that. Okay. Keep it real. And keep it calm. Stay calm and carry on. And my sister-in-law got us hockey tickets to go see a hockey game the first night we're back in town. Yay! I can't wait. Joy, happiness, peace out there to everyone, okay? And a big ball full of love and light. Love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Give me like